Naish presents the most boring repair video ever. Hey Dirk, why are you so down?
Oh man, 2 minutes into my session yesterday, my rubber broke with Cindy.
Oh, Cindy, 2 minutes? Did she even get wet?
She got wet, but I had to pull out and go home.
What's up, guys?
Hey!
Oh, Diggler's rubber broke.
Oh, that sucks. That happens to me twice.
Yeah, what should I do?
Fix it, fool.
I didn't think you could fix it. I thought once they broke, you had to replace it.
It's just an urban legend. You can fix those things. I'll show you how.
Really? Sweet, so you can help me out?
Yeah?
Alright, cool. Woo.
For the first step, inflate your kite. Check to make sure that air is not leaking from any of the valves. If air is leaking from any of the valves, we want to wrap 2 to 3 wraps of Teflon tape around the male part of the plug. If all is okay, now we will release the air from the leading edge and see if any of the struts go flat. Notice how these struts stayed inflated and the center strut quickly goes soft. First, open the valve and make sure that all the air is out of the strut and out of the leading edge. Next, open the zipper pocket and then locate the white attachment line connected to the front of the strut. Tie a kite line or the monofilm line provided in the repair kit to the white attachment line. Push the valve down into the strut. Now grab hold of the strut bladder as close to the octopus connection as possible and firmly pull it apart from the leading edge bladder. Make sure the attachment line feeds through. Open the end of the strut by reaching in and disconnecting the Velcro. Next, reach in and pull the end of the bladder out a little bit. Tie a kite line to the end of the bladder. Pull the bladder out of the pocket. Then disconnect the lines. Open your bladder repair kit and locate the valve cap. Insert the cap into the valve of the bladder. Insert the large nozzle into the octopus hole on the bladder. Inflate the strut. Locate the leak by submerging the bladder in water and looking for bubbles. Mark the hole with a felt pen. Dry the bladder, then pull out the small square of sandpaper from the bladder repair kit. Lightly sand the area that you will patch. Pull out a patch and peel and stick it over the hole. Do not crease the patch, make sure it lays flat over the hole. Press down firmly. Pull the material back inside of the strut near the leading edge. Expose the one-way valve. Next, remove the old Teflon tape. Have a friend help you put on 2 to 3 wraps of new Teflon tape around the base of the one-way valve. Teflon tape is available at hardware stores. Keep the Teflon tape below the black line. This is an example of how the octopus system goes together. There are 2 small ears at the base of the male end. These have to line up and be inserted into the female end securely. Notice how the ridge that we marked in black is above the female tube. This locks it into place and keeps the air from escaping. Retie the attachment line to the end of the bladder. Carefully lay the bladder out flat. With the help of a friend, feed the bladder back into the strut through the zippered opening. Detach the line. Remove the cap. Attach the front feed line to the white line. Reconnect the octopus system. Make sure to keep all fabric out of the valve area. Once the octopus system is in place, carefully stuff the rest of the bladder into the pocket. Push the valve back into place. Pull the line until the white line is visible outside of the strut. Disconnect the line. Rezip the pocket. Make sure the white protector piece is flat against the bladder. Carefully fold the end of the bladder and the end of the strut back into the strut and secure the Velcro. Reinflate the kite and check for any other leaks. First, attach a line to each of the attachment lines on the front of all the strut bladders. Disconnect all of the struts at the octopus connections. From the strut pocket, pull the plastic washer out from the base of the octopus connection. Notice how it snaps in and out of place on this example. Open each wingtip, pull out a little bladder and attach a pull line to the end of the bladder. Push the inflate and deflate valve down into the leading edge. With someone keeping tension on the wingtip, carefully pull the bladder out of the zipper pocket on the leading edge. Do this on both sides. Disconnect both lines and attach them to the valve of the kite so they don't get pulled back through the kite. To seal the octopus valves, put the plastic squares found in the patch kit on the end of the octopus connections. Tightly wrap with the rubber bands that are provided. Inflate the leading edge and search for leaks the same way we did with the struts. As shown before, wrap Teflon tape around the base of each of the one-way valves. Deflate the bladder completely. Carefully lay out the bladder so that it will feed back in correctly with no twists. Attach the lines to the end of the bladder. With the help of a friend, feed the bladder back into the kite. Make sure that it is aligned properly. Pull out the inflate and deflate valves. Pull all of the one-way valves back into the struts. Reinsert the white plastic washer. Make sure that it clips on tight. Reconnect the octopus system as we showed before. Inflate the kite and check for leaks.
See how hard and erect it is?
Yeah, I'll perform much better, and she'll love that.
Remember, always practice safe kiting.
For more information, please go to our website at naishkites.com.